Have you ever found yourself standing at the precipice of exhaustion, utterly drained from the relentless act of forcing things to happen in your life? Perhaps you recognize the familiar ache of constantly reaching out to people who fail to reciprocate your energy, the sting of chasing after opportunities that seem to dissolve just as they come within reach, or the profound weariness that comes from trying to mend relationships that seem destined to fracture. It is a deeply depleting way to live a state of perpetual motion that paradoxically leaves you feeling stagnant and unfulfilled. What if the great Stoic minds like Marcus Aurelius were pointing towards a more profound truth, that our greatest power lies not in forceful pursuit, but in the quiet, dignified strength of attraction? This is the first hook and acknowledgement of the shared human experience of the exhausting chase, and an introduction to a radically different path. Imagine for a moment a life where you are no longer a hunter, tirelessly pursuing butterflies that flit away at your approach. Instead, you become the garden, vibrant, nourished, and rooted in your own purpose, effortlessly drawing those butterflies to you. This is not a fanciful dream, but a deep philosophical shift from a mindset of scarcity and fear to one of abundance and confidence. The act of chasing is rooted in the belief that what you desire is separate from you, something you lack and must desperately acquire. It sends a subconscious signal of neediness that can ironically repel the very things you seek. The art of attracting, however, is grounded in the cultivation of your inner world, in becoming a lighthouse, steady, strong, and radiant, that naturally and effortlessly draws ships to its shore. This shift is the very foundation of our journey, a promise that there is a more graceful, powerful, and effective way to move through the world. This transformation is not about passively waiting for life to happen to you, nor is it about suppressing your desires. It is about aligning your actions, your thoughts, and your very energy with the unwavering belief that you are already worthy of receiving all that is meant for you. It is a profound journey inward, a commitment to becoming the person to whom the right people, opportunities, and experiences are naturally drawn. The principles that follow are not merely a set of instructions, but a roadmap to forging this magnetic self. They are a guide to letting go of the desperate grip of control and embracing a life where what belongs to you will simply and inevitably find you. This is the ultimate promise, a life not of frantic running, but of empowered magnetic being. The first and most formidable barrier to becoming this magnetic presence is fear. To let go of fear is to dismantle the very wall that blocks your innate ability to attract the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. Fear acts as a distorting lens, clouding your judgment and compelling you to make decisions based on insecurity, doubt, and anxiety. This fear-driven state leads to a cascade of self-sabotaging behaviors, missed opportunities because you were afraid to take a risk, and strained relationships because you were terrified of being abandoned. By consciously choosing to let go of fear, you create the necessary space within yourself for confidence, courage, and authenticity to flourish. It is these qualities that make you not just attractive, but truly compelling to others. In the realm of our lives, fear often manifests most potently in our relationships. It may be the gnawing fear of rejection, the deep-seated fear of being alone, or the insidious fear of not being good enough. These fears can cause you to cling desperately to relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling, or to chase after individuals who do not reciprocate your feelings, all in an attempt to quiet the anxious voice within. The great Stoic teacher Epictetus declared, "He who is not a slave to fear is truly free." By releasing these fears, you are not just alleviating a mental burden, you are freeing yourself from the invisible chains that hold you back from authentic connection. This freedom allows you to attract genuine relationships founded not on neediness and desperation, but on a solid ground of mutual respect, admiration, and love. Imagine yourself in a relationship where you are constantly haunted by the fear of being left or of not being fully appreciated. This pervasive fear can poison your actions, causing you to act out of character. You might become overbearing, possessive, or perpetually seeking validation behaviors that will inevitably push your partner away. Now, contrast this with a scenario where you have consciously let go of this fear. You begin to value yourself more deeply. You approach the relationship not from a place of lack, but from a place of wholeness, confidence, and self-assurance. Your partner will inevitably notice this profound shift in your energy. They will be more likely to appreciate and reciprocate the genuine, confident self you are presenting. This transformation from a fear-based dynamic to a confidence-based one strengthens the relationship, making it more resilient, fulfilling, and deeply connected. This principle of releasing fear extends far beyond romantic entanglements. It is equally crucial for your personal growth and ambitions. When you are not afraid to take calculated risks or to face the possibility of failure, you become profoundly open to exploring new opportunities and challenging the perceived limits of your own capabilities. This boldness, this willingness to step outside of your comfort zone is an incredibly attractive quality. People are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence and resilience, who view challenges not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. As you shed the heavy cloak of fear, you begin to visualize success with greater clarity, set clear and powerful intentions, and as a natural consequence, attract the right opportunities that are in true alignment with your authentic self. So how does one begin the practical process of letting go of fear? It starts with the courageous act of acknowledgement. You must first turn and face your fears, understanding their root causes. Practices like mindfulness and self-reflection are invaluable tools in this process, allowing you to identify the specific fears that hold you back. Once you have recognized these fears, you must challenge them. Question their validity. Ask yourself, what is the absolute worst-case scenario, and can I handle it? More often than not, the catastrophic scenarios we construct in our minds are not nearly as daunting as we imagine. You can then begin to replace these fear-based thoughts with positive, empowering affirmations, focusing on your potential for growth and success. Surround yourself with positive influences, supportive people who encourage you to be your best self. Engage in activities that build your confidence and serve as a constant reminder of your inherent strengths. Letting go of fear is a continuous journey, not a final destination, but with each courageous step you take, you become stronger, more resilient, and undeniably more magnetic. Once you have begun to clear the space once occupied by fear, you can move to the next powerful principle: visualizing success. Picture this in your mind's eye. You are standing atop a majestic mountain, looking out over a breathtaking panoramic landscape. The journey to this summit was arduous, filled with challenges and obstacles that tested your resolve. But you persevered. You made it. A profound feeling of accomplishment washes over you, and in that moment of triumph, you realize that every step, every struggle was unequivocally worth it. This powerful visceral imagery is a glimpse into what the practice of visualization can do for you. By intentionally visualizing success, you harness the immense power of your mind to actively shape the reality you desire. Visualization is not mere daydreaming or wishful thinking. It is a focused, deliberate, and intentional practice. When you visualize your success, you are creating a detailed mental blueprint of your goals and aspirations. This mental picture acts as a powerful guide for your subconscious mind and your subsequent actions, steering you towards the outcomes you most desire. As the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius profoundly stated, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By consistently and vividly visualizing positive outcomes, you are conditioning your mind to recognize. Seek out and seize the opportunities that are in alignment with your vision. You are in essence painting your soul with the colors of achievement and fulfillment. Let's apply this to the context of relationships. Imagine with as much detail as you can muster the kind of partner you wish to attract. This is not about a superficial checklist, but about the qualities of the connection itself. Visualize someone who respects you deeply, who values your opinions, who shares your core interests and passions. See in your mind what your life would be like with this person. How do you interact? What are the textures of your conversations? What activities do you enjoy together? How do you provide mutual support and encouragement? This detailed visualization does more than just create a pleasant fantasy. It helps you to align your own actions, choices, and energy with the type of relationship you want to attract. You are setting a clear intention and allowing the universe and your own subconscious to work its magic. This practice is also an exceptionally powerful tool in your professional and personal growth. Let's say you have a significant milestone you wish to achieve in your career. Visualize yourself not just reaching that goal, but experiencing it fully. See yourself giving that successful presentation with confidence and poise. Hear the applause and the accolades from your colleagues. Feel the sense of pride and accomplishment as you receive that promotion. This practice acts as a mental rehearsal for the real thing. It builds your confidence, prepares your mind for the feelings of success, and makes you more mentally and emotionally resilient when the actual opportunities arise. To make your visualization practice truly effective, consistency is paramount. Dedicate a few minutes each day, perhaps in the morning or before you sleep, to this practice. Engage all of your senses to make the mental images as vivid and real as possible. Feel the emotions of success welling up inside you. Hear the specific sounds associated with your achievements. See the minute details of your aspirations coming to life around you. This consistent practice not only keeps you focused on your goals, but also generates a powerful positive energy within you, making the pursuit of those goals more exciting, joyful, and fulfilling. You are not just dreaming, you are setting a powerful intention for your life. You are sending a clear message to the universe. This is what I desire, and I am ready and worthy to receive it. Having addressed fear and harnessed the power of visualization, we now arrive at a principle that balances action with acceptance. Do your best, and then let go. Imagine a dedicated gardener planting seeds in a well-tended garden. He carefully prepares and nurtures the soil, waters the tender plants, and provides them with all the necessary nutrients for growth. Yet after all of this diligent effort, he knows he must surrender to a power greater than himself. He must let nature take its course. He cannot force the seeds to sprout on his schedule or command the flowers to bloom at his will. He can only do his absolute best and then let go, trusting that his efforts combined with the forces of nature will eventually bear fruit. This beautiful analogy captures the essence of our third principle. In our lives, we often find ourselves striving for perfection and attempting to control every variable, fearing that anything less than complete control will inevitably lead to failure. However, the wisdom of Stoicism teaches us a more balanced approach. While we should always strive to give our utmost effort in everything we do, we must also gracefully accept that some things are and always will be beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius offered this profound guidance: do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. This is not a call to morbidity, but a call to complete presence and dedication. It means putting your entire heart and soul into every endeavor, giving your best effort, and then crucially releasing your attachment to the specific outcome. Let's consider this in the context of relationships. You may find yourself in a situation where you are investing a significant amount of time and emotional energy into building a connection with someone. You are attentive, caring, supportive, and you are doing your best to be a good partner. Yet despite all your best efforts, the relationship may not progress in the way you had hoped. Instead of succumbing to anxiety, frustration, or disheartened feelings, this is the moment to remember the principle. Do your best, and then let go. Trust that you have done everything within your power, and have faith that the right outcome, whatever it may be, will unfold in its own time. In your professional and personal pursuits, this principle is equally powerful and liberating. Imagine you are working on a crucial project at work, or preparing for an important examination. You dedicate yourself fully, studying diligently and putting in the necessary hours. You give it your all. However, once the exam is submitted or the project is complete, it is time to let go of the stress, the worry, and the anxiety about the results. You must trust that your dedicated efforts will yield the best possible outcome. As Epictetus so wisely said, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This practice of doing your best and then letting go is not a sign of indifference or carelessness. On the contrary, it is about recognizing the distinct limits of your control and embracing the profound wisdom of detachment. This mindset frees you from the heavy burden of unnecessary stress and worry, allowing you to focus your precious energy on what truly matters: your effort, your dedication, and your integrity. By releasing your grip on the outcome, you create the mental and emotional space for new opportunities and experiences to flow into your life. You become a magnet for positive energy, attracting the right people and opportunities effortlessly because you are not weighed down by the need to control everything. Now that we have laid the groundwork of managing fear, visualizing success, and balancing effort with surrender, we can delve into the active principle of manifestation: attract what you want. Imagine yourself as a powerful magnet not made of metal, but of energy, thought, and intention, drawing towards you the very things you desire most in life. This is not just a fanciful notion. It is a powerful, observable reality when you understand and consciously apply this principle. By deliberately aligning your thoughts, your actions, and your core energy with your desires, you become a living beacon for the right people, opportunities, and experiences. The first step in attracting what you want is to get crystal clear about your desires. What kind of relationships do you truly yearn for? What kind of career would bring you fulfillment? What life experiences are you aiming to have? It is not enough to have vague notions. You must define them. Write them down in detail. Visualize them with emotional intensity. And most importantly, you must cultivate the unwavering belief that you deserve them. Marcus Aurelius taught that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts, and your thoughts are the paint with which you color your reality. Therefore, you must consciously choose to focus on what you want to attract rather than dwelling on what you fear or what you wish to avoid. Let's apply this to relationships. If you want to attract a loving, supportive, and emotionally available partner, you must begin by embodying those very qualities yourself. Be a loving person. Be a supportive friend. Be a positive force in your own interactions. Your energy will naturally draw similar energies to you. It is about becoming the person you wish to attract. If you are seeking a partner who values honesty and integrity above all, you must first ensure that these are the principles by which you live your own life daily. This alignment between your inner state and your outer desires creates a powerful magnetic pull, bringing the right person into your life with a sense of natural ease. In professional settings, the principle of attracting what you want works in a remarkably similar fashion. If you aspire to a specific leadership role or a certain level of success in your career, you must begin to act as if you already hold that position. This does not mean being arrogant or entitled. It means displaying the confidence, the competence, the problem-solving skills, and the positive attitude of someone who is already successful in that role. This practice not only boosts your own confidence and performance, but also signals to others, your superiors, your colleagues, your clients, that you are ready for greater responsibilities and opportunities. The universe, in a sense, responds to the energy you consistently project. By putting out focused, positive, and capable vibes, you attract the circumstances you desire. The key that unlocks the full potential of this principle lies in maintaining a positive and, crucially, an abundant mindset. You must consciously avoid dwelling on thoughts of lack or scarcity. Instead, focus on the belief that there is plenty of success, love, and opportunity available for everyone, including you. When you make this fundamental shift in your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, you open the floodgates for the universe to deliver everything you desire. As Epictetus wisely noted, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By wanting less in a desperate, needy way and appreciating more of what you already have, you paradoxically attract abundance effortlessly. Remember, however, to take inspired action. Attraction is not a passive process of just thinking positively. It is also about taking concrete steps towards your goals. Whether it's improving your skills, expanding your professional network, or courageously stepping out of your comfort zone, these actions align you with your desires and powerfully amplify your magnetic pull. With this foundation in place, we must now explore a principle that is both challenging and profoundly liberating: release control. Imagine you are sailing a boat on the vast open ocean. You can control the direction of your rudder and you can set your sails to catch the wind. However, you cannot control the wind itself, nor can you command the waves to be calm. This is the very essence of releasing control, focusing your energy and attention on what you can influence and gracefully letting go of what you cannot. By releasing your desperate need for control, you free yourself from an immense burden of unnecessary stress and anxiety, and you open yourself up to the natural and often surprising flow of life's opportunities and experiences. It is crucial to understand that releasing control does not mean being passive, apathetic, or indifferent. It means wisely recognizing the limits of your own influence and embracing the inherent unpredictability of life. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus provided the perfect mantra for this practice: make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. By deeply accepting this truth, you allow yourself to focus your energy where it will actually make a difference on your own actions, your responses to events, and the quality of your mindset. In the intricate dance of relationships, releasing control is absolutely crucial. Trying to control another person's actions, feelings, or decisions is a futile and exhausting endeavor that almost always leads to frustration, resentment, and conflict. Instead of trying to manage your partner, focus on managing your own behavior and responses. For instance, instead of worrying incessantly about how your partner might react to something you have to say, focus on communicating your thoughts and feelings openly, honestly, and respectfully. Trust that your sincerity and integrity will guide the relationship in the right direction, whatever that may be. By letting go of the need to control every outcome, you create the necessary space for mutual respect, trust, and genuine understanding to flourish. Let's apply this same principle to your professional life. You might be working on a project where the ultimate outcome is heavily dependent on factors that are beyond your direct control, such as team dynamics, market conditions, or the decisions of senior management. Rather than stressing over these uncertainties and trying to micromanage every detail, focus on what you can control: the quality of your own effort, your creativity, your collaborative spirit, and your positive attitude. Trust that by doing your absolute best, the right outcome will emerge. As Marcus Aurelius beautifully put it, accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs. Releasing control also means deeply embracing the present moment. Often our obsessive desire to control stems from a fear of the unknown and a pervasive anxiety about the future. By practicing mindfulness and consciously choosing to stay present, you can significantly reduce this anxiety and become more open to the possibilities that each moment holds. This shift in perspective allows you to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease, grace, and flexibility, which in turn makes you a more attractive and positive presence. To begin releasing control, start by identifying the areas in your life where you are trying to exert too much influence. Reflect on how this behavior affects your stress levels and your relationships. Next, actively practice acceptance and trust. Remind yourself that while you can influence outcomes, you cannot dictate them. Embrace uncertainty not as a threat, but as a natural part of life's grand adventure. Engage in activities that foster a sense of surrender and trust, such as meditation, yoga, or simply spending quiet time in nature. These practices help you connect with the natural flow of life and build resilience against the compulsive urge to control. By releasing control, you become more adaptable, resilient, and open. You attract positive energy and experiences because you are no longer weighed down by the impossible task of micromanaging the universe. Life is in its essence a collection of moments. By consciously choosing to focus on the uplifting ones, you can fundamentally transform your entire outlook and energetic state. Embracing uplifting moments means actively recognizing, cherishing, and savoring the positive experiences in your life, no matter how small or fleeting they may seem. These moments possess the incredible power to elevate your mood, boost your energy, and make you a more attractive and magnetic person to be around. Think back to the last time you had a truly uplifting experience. Perhaps it was a heartfelt, belly-laughing conversation with a dear friend. Maybe it was the breathtaking beauty of a vibrant sunset, or a small, unexpected moment of kindness from a stranger. How did that experience make you feel in your body and in your spirit? These moments are precious jewels scattered throughout our days, and by actively seeking them out and savoring them, you can cultivate a more positive, joyful, and magnetic presence. As Marcus Aurelius encouraged, dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. In the context of relationships, embracing uplifting moments can create stronger, deeper, and more meaningful connections. Instead of allowing your focus to dwell on past conflicts or minor disappointments, consciously shift your attention to the good times you share. Celebrate the small victories, the shared jokes, and the happy moments with your loved ones. For example, if you and your partner have had a wonderful day together, take a specific moment before it ends to express your gratitude and happiness. This simple act not only strengthens your bond, but also reinforces positive behavior and patterns, making your relationship more resilient and joyful. In your personal growth journey, uplifting moments act as powerful reminders of your progress and your potential. Let's say you've been working diligently on a challenging project, and you receive some genuinely positive feedback from your peers. Instead of quickly brushing it off or minimizing it, take a moment to truly absorb it. Appreciate the recognition and let that positive feeling fuel your motivation. Acknowledge your achievements, no matter how minor they might seem, and let them inspire you to continue moving forward. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach." To make the most of these uplifting moments, you can cultivate the practices of mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness helps you to stay fully present, allowing you to experience these positive moments as they happen, rather than letting them pass by unnoticed. Gratitude allows you to appreciate them on a deeper level. Consider starting a daily gratitude journal, a simple practice where you note down at least 3 positive things that happened each day. This exercise can dramatically shift your focus from what you feel is lacking in your life to what is already abundant. Seek out activities and environments that naturally uplift you. Surround yourself with positive, inspiring people who encourage and support you. Engage in hobbies that bring you genuine joy and relaxation, whether it's reading a good book, going for a walk in nature, or listening to your favorite music. By embracing and cultivating these uplifting moments, you fill your life with a reservoir of positive energy and joy, which enhances your own well-being and makes you irresistibly magnetic to others. Imagine living a life where every action you take and every decision you make aligns perfectly with your deepest core values and beliefs. This is the essence of what it means to stay true to yourself. By cultivating and expressing your authenticity and genuineness, you not only attract the right people and opportunities into your life, but you also build a life of profound integrity and fulfillment. Staying true to yourself makes you a powerful magnet for positive energy and the most genuine of connections. In the realm of relationships, staying true to yourself is of paramount importance. Authenticity is the soil in which trust and respect grow. When you present yourself to the world genuinely, without pretense or a carefully constructed facade, you create an invitation for others to do the same. This shared authenticity creates a solid, unshakable foundation for deep and meaningful relationships. Consider a scenario where you meet someone new. The common temptation is to try to impress them by being someone you think they want you to. A more powerful and effective approach is to show them your true self from the outset. Your unique likes and dislikes, your quirks, your passions. This honesty is incredibly refreshing and attractive, and it makes it far more likely that you will connect with people who appreciate and value you for who you truly are. Being true to yourself also means having the courage to set and maintain healthy boundaries, respecting your own needs and desires. It involves having the strength to say no when necessary and refusing to compromise your core values simply for the sake of pleasing others or avoiding conflict. As Epictetus advised, know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly. When you honor your own truth, you build a deep sense of self-respect and confidence, which naturally and effortlessly draws others to you. People are instinctively drawn to those who are confident and secure in their own identity and who are clear about their personal boundaries. In your personal and professional life, staying true to yourself can lead to greater success and a more profound sense of satisfaction. For instance, in your career, you should strive to pursue paths that resonate with your genuine passions and strengths, rather than conforming to external pressures or expectations. When you work in alignment with your true interests and abilities, you naturally perform better, feel more engaged, and experience a greater sense of fulfillment. This authentic engagement attracts opportunities that are a better fit for you, leading to a more rewarding and meaningful career path. To stay true to yourself, you must first know yourself. Begin by reflecting on your core values and beliefs. What truly drives you? What do you stand for? Journaling can be an immensely helpful tool in this process of self-discovery. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences to gain deeper insight into your authentic self. Regular self-reflection helps you to stay aligned with your values and to make decisions that honor the person you are. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage your authenticity. Seek out relationships and communities where you can be your true self without fear of judgment. These supportive environments reinforce your commitment to staying true to yourself and provide a safe space for growth and expression. Practicing self-compassion is also a crucial component. Being true to yourself doesn't mean being perfect. It means accepting and embracing your imperfections and learning from your mistakes. Treat yourself with kindness and patience as you navigate your journey of self-discovery and authentic living. Imagine planting a precious seed and then expecting it to sprout, grow into a mighty tree, and bear fruit overnight. It sounds absurd, doesn't it? Just like the natural world operates on its own timeline, so too do personal growth and the development of meaningful relationships. They require time, nurturing, and above all, patience. Practicing patience and trusting the process means deeply understanding that good things take time to develop and that every single step of your journey, including the periods of seeming stillness, has its own intrinsic value. In our fast-paced, instant gratification world, it is incredibly easy to become frustrated and disheartened when things do not happen as quickly as we would like. However, as Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, no great thing is created suddenly. Whether you are working diligently towards a personal goal, carefully nurturing a budding relationship, or seeking new opportunities, patience allows you to appreciate the richness of the journey itself rather than focusing solely on the destination. In relationships, practicing patience is absolutely crucial. Building deep, meaningful, and resilient connections takes a significant investment of time. You simply cannot rush the development of trust or the growth of intimacy. For example, when you are starting a new relationship, you must allow it the space and time it needs to grow naturally. Resist the urge to push for immediate closeness or premature commitments. Instead, savor the process of getting to know each other. Share experience, be vulnerable, and let the bond strengthen organically over time. Trust that this gradual process of building a relationship will lead to a more solid, stable, and lasting connection in the long run. The very same principle applies with equal force to your personal and professional goals. Whether you are learning a new skill, pursuing a career advancement, or working on your personal development, it is essential to be patient with yourself. Recognize that progress will often be slow and non-linear, and that setbacks are not signs of failure, but are an integral and unavoidable part of the journey. Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Patience is a profound form of self-mastery that helps you to stay focused, resilient, and undeterred by temporary difficulties. Trusting the process means cultivating a deep-seated belief that your consistent, heartfelt efforts will eventually pay off, even if you cannot see immediate, tangible results. This trust fosters a positive and resilient mindset and significantly reduces anxiety about the future. For instance, if you are working towards a long-term goal, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Celebrate each small achievement along the way, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your ultimate objective. To cultivate this patience, practice mindfulness and strive to stay in the present moment. Mindfulness helps you to appreciate the here and now and reduces the anxious urge to rush towards the future. Engage in activities like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply spending quiet time in nature to center yourself and build your capacity for patience. Trust that your hard work and dedication will be recognized in due time. By practicing patience and trusting the process, you align yourself with the natural flow of life, attracting positive outcomes because you are not rushed or stressed, but calm, persistent, and full of faith. Imagine embarking on a long and important journey without a destination in mind. You might wander aimlessly, unsure of where to go, what turns to take, or what to do next. Setting clear intentions is like providing yourself with a detailed map and a reliable compass that guide your actions and decisions, helping you to stay focused and aligned with your ultimate goals. Clear intentions act as a powerful magnet, attracting the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life with purpose and precision. Setting clear intentions means defining with absolute clarity what you want to achieve, and just as importantly, why it truly matters to you. It is about being specific and purposeful in your desires. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca astutely observed, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. By setting clear intentions, you give yourself a definite direction and a profound sense of purpose, making it significantly easier to navigate life's inevitable challenges and to stay on your chosen course. In the context of relationships, clear intentions are absolutely crucial. Whether you are seeking a romantic partner, building a new friendship, or strengthening your family bonds, knowing what you truly want from these relationships helps you to communicate more effectively and to set healthy, respectful boundaries. For instance, if you are entering a new romantic relationship, be clear, both with yourself and with the other person, about your intentions. Are you looking for a serious, long-term commitment, or are you simply seeking companionship for a season? This clarity prevents misunderstandings, manages expectations, and ensures that both parties are on the same page, fostering a more authentic and ultimately more fulfilling connection. This principle of setting clear intentions also applies directly to your personal and professional goals. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, you are far more likely to take the focused, consistent actions that will lead to your success. For example, if your goal is to advance in your career, you must set specific intentions, such as gaining a new skill, networking with industry professionals each week, or actively seeking out leadership opportunities within your current role. These clear intentions guide your daily actions and keep you motivated, making it much more likely that you will achieve your desired outcome. To begin setting clear intentions, start by reflecting deeply on your values and priorities. What truly matters to you at your core? What do you want to accomplish in the various areas of your life? Your health, your career, your relationships, your personal growth. Write your intentions down in a journal and be as specific as you possibly can. Instead of vague, fuzzy goals like be happier, set clear, actionable intentions such as I will practice gratitude for 5 minutes every morning, or I will spend more quality device-free time with my loved ones each week. These specific intentions give you a practical roadmap to follow and make it much easier to track your progress. Visualization is also a powerful tool for reinforcing your intentions. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your intentions as if they have already been achieved. Imagine the feelings of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment that come with reaching your goals. This practice not only reinforces your intentions, but also aligns your subconscious mind with your desired outcomes, making you more attuned to opportunities that will help you realize them. Finally, we arrive at the principle that serves as the bedrock for all the others: cultivate self-love and self-worth. Imagine looking in the mirror and feeling a deep, unwavering sense of love, appreciation, and respect for the person staring back at you. Cultivating self-love and self-worth is about recognizing your own inherent value, independent of external achievements or the approval of others, and treating yourself with the kindness, compassion, and respect you deserve. This principle is the absolute foundation for attracting positive energy and meaningful relationships into your life. Self-love is not to be confused with arrogance or narcissism. It is about deeply understanding and appreciating your unique qualities, your strengths, and your contributions to the world. When you truly love yourself, you set a powerful standard for how others should treat you. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." By cultivating self-love, you become more confident, more resilient, and undeniably more magnetic. In relationships, the role of self-love is absolutely crucial. When you possess a healthy and stable sense of self-worth, you naturally attract partners who recognize and respect your value. For example, if you are constantly seeking validation and approval from others, you may find yourself in relationships where you are consistently undervalued or taken for granted. However, when you love and respect yourself, you are far more likely to attract partners who do the same. This creates a solid foundation of mutual respect and admiration, which is the hallmark of healthy, happy, and fulfilling relationships. Self-love also profoundly impacts your personal and professional growth. When you believe in your own worth, you are more likely to pursue opportunities that align with your true passions and talents. You set higher standards for yourself and are far less likely to settle for less than you know you deserve. This confidence and self-assuredness make you a powerful magnet for success and fulfillment in all areas of your life. To cultivate self-love and self-worth, you must begin by practicing self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness, patience, and understanding that you would offer to a close friend in need. Acknowledge your strengths and celebrate your achievements, but also forgive yourself for your mistakes and imperfections. Remember that you are a work in progress, and that is perfectly okay. Engage in activities that nourish your soul and bring you genuine joy. Whether it is pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness, you must make dedicated time for activities that uplift and energize you. These moments of self-care reinforce your sense of worth and well-being. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, and create distance from those who drain your energy or undermine your confidence. Positive relationships reinforce your self-worth and encourage you to keep growing. Affirmations are another powerful tool. Repeat positive affirmations daily, such as "I am worthy," "I am enough," and "I deserve love and happiness." These affirmations help to reprogram your subconscious mind and strengthen your belief in your own intrinsic value. By cultivating self-love and self-worth, you become a beacon of positivity and confidence, attracting relationships and opportunities that reflect your true value and contribute to your ongoing growth and happiness.